For most Americans, it'd be impossible to imagine a time when cars weren't in their lives. Thankfully, Henry Ford decided everyone should have a car. So he created one that would be affordable to all, and that's where everything changed. Cars allow the ordinary person to go wherever they want, whenever they want. This luxury was only available to 10% of the population before the Model T. After the creation of the Model T, 56% of American families owned cars. The Ford Model T also had a huge social and economical impact. The Model T was designed to make having a car, once regarded as a luxury, commonplace. The Model T was simple, inexpensive, and consistent from year to year. When the Ford Model T was first produced, to eventually amount to over 15 million cars, the creation of highways was an obvious next step. Cars and roads are completely dependent on one another. Without one of them, the other is useless.
Henry Ford, the creator of the Model T, wanted to make American lives easier and more fulfilling, rather than just wanting to make a profit. Henry's motto was, "Purpose first, then profit."
Before Henry Ford, only wealthy people could afford cars. Cars became a symbol of class, and the average countryman saw cars as arrogant wealth. When Henry Ford created the Model T in 1908, he was able to bring cars to the average Americans. By using the assembly line, he was able to drop the price of the Model T eventually to $275, well within the average American's budget.
In 1926, a system of numbered highways was introduced. People no longer needed to rely on set schedules for trains and trolleys in order to travel. This brought a sense of freedom and mobility to American people. Because of these new opportunities, people began to view life as an open road. The suburbs developed because people were able to live farther away from their workplace or school. Long commutes became a part of daily life. The suburbs offered a better quality of life for those who lived there. People could own bigger properties than in the cities and could find better education. People were also able to go on road trips and take vacations and participate in the American dream.
The success of Henry Ford's Model T directly impacted other industries. The increased use of cars increased consumption of oil. The greater need for oil sparked the search for oil fields in the West. Much of the population moved westward, bringing their culture with them. The increasing numbers of cars on the road created a need for hotels and drive-through restaurants. These fast food restaurants brought convenience to the American people. The boom of other industries brought better paying jobs and national prosperity.
Since the Model T was introduced, many aspects of the American way of life have changed. Ford's innovative ideas allowed him to create a vehicle that more Americans were able to afford. The boom in the automobile industry jump-started other industries, such as hotels and fast food restaurants, both of which are top industries in the United States today. The popularity of Ford's Model T also allowed Americans to live farther away from work, thus introducing the suburbs. The Model T accomplished more than just allowing people to drive. It changed the entire lifestyle of Americans in the 1900s and influenced life today.